Hi, my name is Ian Trevathan and this is Main Chorus, where I pair one of my favorite songs with a dish that matches it. Today is going to be New Beat by Mariachi El Bronx with a green chile or a Chile Verde. Alright, so now we're going to make a salsa verde with all these great veggies. So I'm going to use half an onion. And I can chop this pretty roughly because this is all going to end up in a blender in a little bit anyway. This is not a traditional Mexican dish. This is an American adaptation of it, despite some of the traditional flavors. And in a really similar way, Mariachi El Bronx is certainly not a traditional mariachi band. It's actually the alter ego of this LA punk band called The Bronx. Next, I'm going to add a pound of tomatillos. So if you haven't seen one of these before, they come in this green husk, which is really simple to just remove. You peel away like this. I like to grab it and twist it, and then occasionally it's kind of sticky, so just rinse it. Now for these to go into our salsa, all we need to do is quarter them. So 2 rough chops, and right in. To quote Mariachi El Bronx, now it's time to see all the damage I can do. I'm gonna cut off the top. Next I'm gonna cut it right in half, and then because I'm gonna take compassion on my diners tonight, I'm going to remove the seeds using a spoon. I'm taking this over to the stove, where I'm going to bring this up to a boil and then turn it down so it can cook for 5 to 7 minutes. I need to save half a cup of this cooking liquid, so when I blended it all up, it's the right consistency. I just strained those vegetables that were cooking and stuck them right in the blender. The next thing I need is a cup of fresh cilantro. And the beautiful thing about this is I don't actually need to pick off the leaves and any of that mess. I'm just going to rip off what looks to be about a cup. It's forgiving, it's sauce after all. Stick that right in there with our cooking liquid and blend it until it's well pureed. That is a thing of beauty, and it smells even better. Next up, I'm roasting some poblano peppers, and the best way to do that is with some tongs right on a gas grill cranked up to high. If you've got an electric stove, stick them in the broiler, and if you've got a grill, that's also a really good option. These peppers are basically blackened, so I'm going to remove them and stick them in a bowl, and then cover it really tightly with some plastic wrap, and then just let that sit for a couple of minutes, which is going to steam the peppers, and that skin's coming right off. I just added about a teaspoon of oil to the pan, waiting for it to shimmer, so that I can add the onions that I've chopped up, and then some skinless, boneless chicken thighs, which I've also cut up and seasoned. And then they're just going to go for about 5 minutes until the onions are browned and the chicken is mainly cooked through. It's time to finish up these peppers that we roasted before. They've steamed for a little while, so I'm going to take off the top and then remove all the seeds and stuff. Take a nice slice down the side so I can open it up as a fillet, and then just peel away all the skin. I'm adding these poblanos right to the chicken and onions and let that add to the flavor there. I love the blazing horns in this song. For me, that matches really well with some of the really sharp flavors in this dish. Oh, this great salsa that we made is going straight into the pot. I'm gonna mix that around a little bit and then let it sit for 5 minutes so it'll thicken up, and that's basically it. I think this is an excellent dish to serve in the spring. It's green, it's lively, and it pairs really well with the vibrancy of this song. Now it's time to see all the damage I did. Thanks for watching Main Chorus. I'm Ian Trevathan. See you next time.